right, today we're going to do the May 19th packet. And as always, make sure you get your 15 minutes of reading in. That's one of the most important things that you do while you are home. So make sure that you have done that today. All right, and today we're going to reread Animal Dentist. And we're going to reread it for a different purpose. And as always, we want to read more than one time, since each time we read for a different purpose. Let's read it together. Animal Dentist. It's important for people to get their teeth checked. People aren't the only ones who need dentists. Animals do too. However, animal dentists can't tell their patients open wide. Many animals dislike having their teeth cleaned or fixed. An animal can be dangerous too. The dentist uses medicine to make the animal sleep until the job is done. So I want us to look today at a couple of the words that are in this text. And this is the first one that we are going to focus on. What does that word say? Well, one way that you can figure it out if you are not sure is you can clap out the syllables. So we tried two different sounds. So first let's look at it. I see on. So the first time I read it, I'm going to try saying on. Only. Now, is only a word that you know? I don't know the word only. I've never heard of it. So when you do that and it doesn't make sense, try the other sound. So we're going to try the long sound of O now. Only. Let's try clapping that out. Only. One more time. Only. 2 syllables. The first one has what sound? What vowel sound? O, right? Own. How about the second one? E, Lee. So it has O and E. Both of them are long sounds. Let's look at another one. And this one's going to be on this page. And it is right here. Let's look at the first part. What would the first part of this word say? Oh, and I recognize this part. Do you recognize this part? Like. Let's clap that one out. Dislike. One more time. Dislike. And what vowel sound do you hear in the first syllable? It says I, the short sound of I, right? And how about this one? It says I, the long sound of I. And that E, of course, is silent. So when you come to a long word, break it up into parts, into its syllables. Try the sound you think it might be, and if that doesn't work, then adjust the sound. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to read a book together. Now, in your packet, it has you doing UR sounds, but you have already read words with UR, and you've already read the book. So instead of having you reread the same book that you have already done, let me make that a little bit that way. There we go. We're going to reread a different book that you have not read before. So this one has the OI that says oi. And we're going to read that one. So this word is called earthworm's toil. Toil. And there's your earthworm. I wonder what toil means. Maybe we can try to figure that out as we read. We're going to use high frequency word through. So here's some earthworms. Nice way to start your morning with some squishy little earthworms. Let's read. Hi, I'm Roy. I'm just a little earthworm, but I do a lot. My pals and I help feed you. Join me and I'll tell you how. So this is Roy. And what is he? He's an earthworm. All right, let's keep reading. See this soil? It is packed too tightly. The roots of plants can't spread out in the ground. Plants will not grow well in this soil. So see how there's no room? The roots can't even grow. My pals and I can help. We burrow under the soil. We make tunnels. Now the roots can spread out and grow. What do you think burrow means? It says we burrow under the soil and make tunnels. Do you think burrow means to dig? That's what I'm thinking. They dig under the soil, making tunnels. See how he's making a tunnel down there? And look, he stretched his body out really long now. The roots need water too. The tunnels let rain flow down through the soil. The rain makes the plant roots moist. They will grow well. Getting bigger and bigger. The top of the soil has good things that plants can use. Leaves and bits of bark drop down on the soil. My pals and I eat through them. So all the things that sit up on the top that we think of as trash, they're able to use. As we burrow, we bring the good stuff down to the roots. We make the soil healthy for plants. See how it's nice and dark now? Not like that really light, tight, packed stuff that they had in the beginning. This is what my pals and I do for the soil. We help plants grow. That means you will have good food. Enjoy eating it. So let's go back to the title, because I said we were going to try to figure out what the word toil means. Earthworms toil. So in our story, the earthworms, what do? They burrow, they dig holes, they dig the tunnels, they bring down the nutrients that the plants are going to need. I think toil means to work. Do you think toil could mean to work? I think it does. All right, so this is our reading for today. So let's see what we're doing now. So for today, you have a free write. Draw and write about a topic of your choice. I always like the free writes. I like to get to pick my own topic. Sometimes it's hard to pick a topic. It's hard to think about what we want to write about, but I still enjoy it. I like having that freedom to pick my own idea. So I think for today, I'm going to write about the rain, because it rained and we don't get that much rain here in Bakersfield, so it's always exciting to get a little bit of rain. So I'm going to write about the rain. You don't have to write about the rain, but I want you to watch how I do my writing and how I make good writing so that you can make good writing when it's your turn to write. So I'm going to say, let's see, last night it rained. Capital letter, period, space between my words. So my first sentence, I'm telling you what I'm writing about. Last night it rained. I'm going to write about the rain. So what about the rain? I could hear it on the roof. Maybe when it rained, you could hear it on the roof too. I could hear it on the roof. Capital letter, period, space between my words, and I wrote a complete thought. So I think I want to add one more sentence, and I'm going to say, I went outside and got wet in the rain. All right, so I went outside, I got wet in the rain because it was raining, and that's what happens when you go out in the rain. So let's read my sentences. Let's make sure it makes sense. Could you read it with me? Last night it rained. I could hear it on the roof. I went outside and got wet in the rain. All right, so maybe I'll add, I like the rain. And then what should I draw my picture of? Should I draw a car? A dog? No. I should draw myself out in the rain getting wet, because my picture should go with my writing. I'm not drawing just anything, right? Make sure my picture tells what's happening in my story. So you're going to pick your own topic. If you want to write about the rain, you can. You do not have to. You may pick whatever you want to write about. So at the end of the video, make sure that you go back and do your writing, and I'm sure you will do a good job. Now, for the grammar, I noticed that the grammar page, oops, not that one, that the grammar page is actually a page that you have done before. I don't know if that was a mistake or if they wanted you to get extra practice, but I noticed this week all the grammar and phonics pages are things that we have already done. So I'm not going to go through the grammar page. Because I did go through this in a previous video, so I'm not going to go back through it again, just because I have already done so. So we're going to go right on to our math. And math today, we're going to subtract from 9. All right, and so they started off with pictures, and we know that we want to move on to our fingers or doing it in our head. But we're going to use the pictures that they gave us for these first few because they're here, they're available to us. They've already even crossed it out for us. So we have 6 minus 2. 6, they've crossed out 2. How many are left? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the difference? It is 4. All right, and 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, there's 9. Minus 7, so they've crossed out 7. And how many were left? 1, 2. So it has a difference of 2. 9 minus 7 equals 2. All right, so here's another picture. 8, they've crossed out 3. Let's count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 minus 3 equals 5. And remember, when we write our problems vertically, the answer goes below the line. So make sure you put it below the line. 5 minus 1. They cross out 1. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put a 4, and again, below the line. Now for these, even though they gave us the pictures, I want us to use our fingers because that's what we've been working on, and I think it's really important to get away from using the pictures. So let's go ahead and use our fingers for this. So when we subtract, we start off, we put the small number in our head, and then we count the difference on our fingers. So we start off with no fingers up. 6, we put 3 in our head. 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many fingers do I have up? 1, 2, 3. So 6 minus 3 equals 3. Now let's do this one. 9 minus 2. So we're going to put no fingers up. 2 in our head. Let's count it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's count how many fingers are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fingers are up, so 9 minus 2 equals 7. And you could check that with your drawing by drawing 9 and crossing out 2, but I know I did that one correctly. All right, so we have one more page. All right, so we're going to do a couple of these together, and then I'm going to have you do the rest on your own. So it's going to be kind of a short video today. That's okay. 7 minus 3, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 minus 3. There's 3 crossed out. How many are left? 1, 2. 2 are left. So difference of 2. 6 crossed out 1. How many are left? How many did you come up with? I came up with 5. So let's put 5. 4 minus 2. How many are left? 2. Okay, now we're going to use our fingers for these. So 9 minus 2. So no fingers up. 9 in our head. Actually, let me do it down here so we can see more. Okay, so 9 minus 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many fingers do I have up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And if you would use your fingers at the same time, that will help you to learn to do it. Okay, so no fingers up. We want to get up to 7. We put 1 in our head, and then we're going to count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many fingers do I have up? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Difference of 6. So I'm going to do 2 more with you, and then I'm going to have you do some on your own. 9 minus 5. So no fingers up. 5 in our head, and we count on until we get to 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one we're going to do together. No fingers up. 6 goes in our head. We're going to count up to 8. 6, 7, 8. And how many is that? 2. All right, so when you finish the rest of them, I want you to try to use your fingers. If you can't, then do the drawings. You want to go where you are. So if you can use your fingers, use your fingers. If you cannot do that yet, then do the drawings. So make sure you finish this. Make sure you go back and do the writing and that grammar page that was a review that we've done before. Make sure you do the reading, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.